There's no end to these foul creatures.
Whoops. Come on, you silly bitch. Boom. That's just too much fun. Alright, bucko, we keep going.
Are you gonna be alright?
Yeah.
I'll manage.
That's alright then. If you have any more questions, just ask.
What do you do when you don't get any more fish?
We've lost contact with 2 farms. There's just enough. But if any more people come to the island, we'll have a problem. Panic hasn't broken out yet, but it will soon, I fear.
Let's press on.
Okay, just stay close behind me. It's not safe here.
I don't
I
remember
don't
him
know what happened to the farms.
talking about this before.
All I know is that none of them are receiving deliveries anymore. Maybe the people at the tavern know more.
What tavern?
You could try asking them.
Interesting, so there seems to be quite a bit more to this place than I thought there was. Actually, this is a stronghold here. No, this is the Citadel here. I never even looked at any of this before. There's definitely quite a bit more to this island to explore. Boom. Press on.
Go up the mountain here to the northwest, and you'll reach the tavern. You should pay a visit if you get the chance. Since the green fires have been lit, there are more reasons than ever to drown our sorrows. But first, let's get to the Citadel.
What do you know about the green fires?
The green fires are a call. A call for all demon hunters in the world to gather here. To train each other and rise up against the shadows.
Who built it?
I don't know. But if you want to know more about it, you should talk to Eldric.
Eldric!
Tell me more about this Eldric.
Eldric is our druid. He lives in the Citadel. He's your man if you want to know more about such things.
Let's press on.
Okay, follow me. The tavern's a good place for picking up rumors. There hasn't been much in the way of entertainment since the fires have been burning. Unless you like handling corpses.
How very morbid.
Right, we're almost there. We'll be at the Citadel soon. The last remaining bastion against the shadows.
Ed, what are you doing?
What can you tell me about the shadows?
I don't know that much about them. I only know that they've brought misery and chaos. Maybe it's an omen that everything here will soon turn to shit. All I know is that I must kill them. That's all I need to do.
Alright, let's keep going.
We're almost there.
So he did tell us about...
Soon the Citadel will be back to its former glory. If there's a place to be when everything goes to hell, then it's our Citadel.
So he did say that the Green Fires were some kind of call. What he didn't... It was a call to all demon hunters. But how exactly they get the message from all the way across the sea? Kind of, not really talked about. At least not yet.
So, here we are. Impressive, eh?
Who built all this?
Our ancestors. Demon hunters of the past. Dark warriors from the old times. But that was long ago. The place was abandoned, and the buildings turned to ruins. Now that the darkness is looming over the land, we are needed again. So we're here to rebuild everything. Do you have any more questions?
I've got no more questions.
Okay, then I'll return to the Citadel and tell them about the fish.
Cool, so I guess that's our reward for it. 10 gold per fish, not too bad. So Eldric is here. Eldric, our good buddy Eldric. The druid, the man of nature and peace, who has suddenly become the leader of a bunch of demon slayers. Kind of strange how that works, isn't it?
Family?
What?
Family. Your lineage. I need to know which house of demon hunters you belong to so I can add you to the list. Or didn't you follow the call of the Green Fires?
No. I'm a guardian.
Oh, so you're a disciple of magic. I hope you'll be using your powers for the correct side in this war. Any help will be gratefully received. I myself would like to go out and give the shadows a good kick in the nuts. But someone has to stay here and mind the shop.
So, you're waging war with the shadows here?
It's our destiny. Why do you think we lit the Green Fires? As a call to the old dynasties of the demon hunters. We demon hunters have struggled to maintain the balance of this world since time immemorial. We've been lying low for so long, but now it's time for us to reveal ourselves.
What's your job here?
I look after the new recruits. I was here first, and I will be the last one standing. If that day ever comes. Have you spoken to the druid, Eldric?
No.
Then do so. He'll welcome a new face. You'll find him in the back.
So, interesting. Drake acts like he's pretty much the oldest demon hunter here. But that makes me wonder, why does he answer to Eldric?
What can you teach me?
What do you want to know?
Crossbows, Doctor Indestructible. Nothing I can really use.
This is Calador's pride, the heart of the Resistance. Just standing within these walls gives me hope.
Good to know. You'll need that hope. For when things turn to shit.
Have you got the fish with you?
Well, sir.
No, but I could get some. Here it is.
There are only 10 here.
I couldn't get any more.
Okay, well then this'll have to do for now. Thanks.
All right. I'll let you know if I find a nice juicy pig on my watch.
Or we'll just eat a shadow.
Right.
Reinforcements. I hope you don't have any trouble in tow. Well, if that's the case, you can scram right away.
I'm not looking for trouble.
That's what they all say, and I end up having to clobber them with my forge hammer. So, go straight, nothing will happen to you. I hope you're not one of those guys who brags about their wealth. I've no use for them. I need guys who sort things out.
You need someone to do the heavy lifting, no problem.
You don't exactly look trustworthy. But I have a rather hot iron in the fire, and I could use your help with it.
I have to help you forge something.
Of course not. What makes you think that? Oh, I get it. Because I mentioned a hot iron. Listen, if you help me, we must keep it to ourselves. I don't want the guys here to make fun of me.
Just spit it out.
I need someone to give this engagement ring to my girlfriend Grace on Antigua.
Engaged? You?
Crazy, isn't it? I know how ridiculous it sounds, but when you're closer to the grave than to your girl, these things go through your mind. So, what now? Will you pay Grace a visit or not?
Actually, I already have a letter for you.
About Grace. Grace asked me to deliver this message.
What? A message from Grace? Give it to me now. Oh, this is the best news all day. Here, take this ring to Grace. It's the most beautiful one I've ever forged.
Aww.
I'm moving.
Hey, get a move on. It's important to me.
You made it yourself? That's just adorable.
That's a long fucking journey you're asking me to do.
Because this matter is extremely important to me, I'll make sure you won't go away empty-handed.
Damn right you
Care
will.
to elaborate?
I'm talking about a unique grindstone. A diamond grinder.
Fine. But it'd better be worth it.
I'm assuming that's a legendary item yeah, of some kind then.
What are you doing with the demon hunters?
What do you think? I'm the blacksmith. Anyway, it's my damn duty to help them.
Why?
No long story. And long stories only hold me up. In a nutshell, I owe it to my father.
So I guess his father, or forefathers, were part of the demon hunters then, and somehow through the long grapevine, he ended up with the pirates.
Know much about weapons?
What? Who do you think I am? You are speaking to the greatest weaponsmith for miles around. I was forging pistols and swords while you were still in nappies. If you like, I could show you a few tricks.
Do you work alone in the forge?
No. Usually Alvito gives me a hand. If only I knew where he is. I send him out to get some iron, and he disappears. He'd better not be with that whore, Yvette, in Travis's tavern again. We don't have time for women.
That's rich coming from you.
Yeah, go on, make your stupid jokes. You're not the one standing alone in front of the anvil all day long.
Let me guess. You're looking for someone to check up on Alvito.
And you look like you're willing to do me this favor.
No. But you'll wear yourself out if you keep doing two people's work.
Nonsense. So what'll it be? Will you help me? I'm starting to lose my patience.
I'll think about it.
That's the right attitude. But don't take too long.
All right. I will find Alvito for you.
Good. But we don't have any use for big mouths around here. I'll take your word for it. If you find the boy, then... Oh, never mind. Just find him.
Any idea where Alvito intends to find the iron?
I only take care of the forging. Where I get the iron doesn't matter. The important thing is that I get it. The only thing I know is that there's an abandoned iron mine somewhere on the island. But like I said, maybe he's in the tavern, ogling Yvette.
I'm searching for pure iron ore.
And what have I got to do with it?
You could tell me where I can get some, surely.
Yes, and you don't even have to go very far. I am in charge of the last remaining reserves of pure iron ore. But I wouldn't even dream of handing it over to one of the Guardians.
I'm not asking for it for free.
Well, of course. And I don't allow self-service.
Come on. We're all in the same boat.
Oh, no, we're not. Still, if it's so important to the Guardians, then they should have to pay. My price is 1,300 gold pieces, and I'm not putting anything on the slate.
Do I got that much? I think I do. I mean, I just want to make sure I have enough to spare. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. I have enough for that skill I wanted, don't I? Don't. Spell dancer. Yeah. Got enough cunning. What else would I want to do? I guess I'd want to keep doing magic. Or spirit. Why is my microphone so quiet? I don't know if I really care about this stuff. Whatever. Alright, well, I guess we'll buy the iron.
I was only given 1,000 gold.
That's your problem. That's my price, and I'm not gonna budge. Take it or leave it. The main thing is that you don't waste my time.
Here's the gold for you.
Right. I'll give you the ore.
Only 5 lumps.
That's all I have. Just be happy you've got anything at all.
If that's all you have, then how do you intend to keep making weapons?
Let me go to the forge.
Oh, interesting. Oh. Whoa. Horns. I need to find something that has horns so I can kill it and take its horns. Actually, this weapon isn't even that good. It is kind of cool looking. Burn your enemies. Burn them all. I mean, what do I need? Unless it's telling... Oh. So, that's just Sarah saying I can upgrade this weapon to that. Intriguing.
Anything.
I don't care about that.
Let's see what you...
Wow, he's got a battle axe, man. Hang on, how does a battle axe become a hatchet and somehow that's better? It's really not even that much better. But, I like the look of this. I think I'll take it. Oh wow, that's got such a low minimum though. I don't think that's worth it. Forget it. I don't care. Ah, big money. Now, does he have anything else I care about? Doesn't really look like it. Interesting that he doesn't really seem to sell guns. But he does sell crossbows, which is to be expected, seeing as he's one of the demon hunters. Alright, well that's all that. Oh.
Here, there was an archer whose accuracy with a bow surpassed his precision with muskets. One day, he disappeared in a cave on the beach on Keeler. Interesting.
What a very, well-written story. Alright, you seem to be the man himself. Let's have a word with you.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Quite a thing to say.
Well, I wish they were just empty words. But unfortunately, this is our fate. Welcome to Calador, the last bastion of the Dark Warriors this side of the great stream of lava. As long as the war of the Titan Lords continues, we will need every strong man we can get. Our task here is to defend the people against the forces of darkness.
A Shadow Lord stole my spirit.
Yes, I suspected as much. I can see it in your eyes. That's not good.
You don't say.
I could think of better situations.
How did that happen?
It's a long story.
I've got time.
All right. We were searching for treasure on the Crab Coast. Our path led us through an old temple to a gorge, where the ground shook and revealed a cave.
A skull cave. And inside you found a large gate made of pure crystal.
You seem to know the story.
These skull caves have appeared all over the southern seas. I've heard innumerable reports of people being hunted and killed by shadows. Often, their souls are removed in order to make them compliant. Your strong will alone is the reason you're still in command of your wits. Most have become minions of the underworld.
Cutscene time.
You have come far. Impressive. Tragic that it will all be for nothing.
I don't want to join the underworld. Help me get my spirit back.
It's not that simple, lad. The underworld is full of mysteries and illusions. One moment everything seems clear, and the next, it's all shrouded in a veil of oblivion.
But you must be able to do something.
Yes? Continue. Speak up.
The old culture of Calador was highly developed and may contain the knowledge we'll need.
There's the important question.
What's a druid got to do with demon hunters?
Don't let yourself be blinded by the dust of the crumbling ruins. Even today, this land still conceals a great power. In its heyday, the Dark Warriors of Calador still understood the relevance of the Titan Wars. They were aware of the weak points of their masters, the Titan Lords. The offspring of these warriors of yore still possess that ability to this day. I lit the green fire and watched them making pilgrimages to the land of their ancestors in search of their destiny. I'm here to help them remember their old strength. Now that the shadows have come over the land, we need them more than ever.
Can the knowledge of Calador help me?
Real treasures are still hidden. The Dark Warriors were wise. The ancient knowledge they collected has for the most part remained untouched in the ruins. If you can find these writings and bring them to me, I may be able to help you get your spirit back.
I've brought you ancient knowledge.
No, I
from
haven't.
Calador. Where should I start looking?
The Demon Hunter's old records refer to a grimoire, a text from a time when their culture still flourished. Its last known whereabouts is said to be an old castle ruin to the west of Iron Bay.
Castle ruin in the west. Find grimoire. Shouldn't be a problem.
Good. But be on your guard. The reports from the area are disconcerting. One of the Shadow Lords fled to the west after our last battle. I'm sure he's still there somewhere.
I'll bear that in mind. Have you any idea who is behind these attacks by the shadows?
It must be an ancient power from times long past. Our opponent has not yet revealed himself. But I'm afraid that when he does, it will be fatal.
A ghost named Crow is terrorizing the seas.
The enemy should never be allowed to gain control of the seas. If that happens, we will all be finished. None of us will be able to count on other factions for help.
What can you tell me about the big ship down in the Iron Bay?
I think it's probably their last chance to leave the country when Calador falls. The Dark Warriors will stay anchored there until Calador is liberated. Unless someone goes to them and shows them how they could contribute with their frigate. But they will only listen to a demon hunter.
How can I help you?
We fought our last battle in the north. My Dark Warriors smoked out the Skull Caves, and the crystal portal was destroyed. But we suffered heavy losses. Many were killed, and many fled. They have not returned since then. They need help in finding their way back to the Citadel.
You destroyed a crystal portal. How?
I found the spell here in the Citadel. It's easy if you know how it's done. The spell makes the crystal resonate until it shatters into 1,000 shards.
Resonance Cascade.
I'll show you.
Hey.
I'll show you how to cast a magic spell. Pay close attention.
Not really sure why we're casting it on nothing and how that's supposed to prove anything, but sure did make a lot of smoke.
Now, it's your turn.
I'll give it a go.
And the animation for that is actually the exact same thing, exact same animation for summoning Steelbeard with a scepter in the
Very
last
good.
game.
Now you should also be able to destroy a crystal portal.
Thanks. I look forward
Nice
to
of you to
smashing
join
those
us.
animals straight back to the underworld. You can count on me. I'll take care of your warriors.
Thank you. As I said, we can use all the help we can get.
I want to become an even better warrior.
You wish to become stronger when confronting the shadows? I can teach you a few things that every warrior should know. However, I won't teach you any magic as long as you're not one of the demons.
Except for that one spell.
The secret knowledge of the Dark Warriors is well protected. However, if you want to learn how to fight...
Okay, so he can teach us some of these things. So he talks about how he lit the green fires himself, but he did not say how he did so, and how just by lighting the fires he managed to get all of the demon hunters to follow him. And it seems a bit strange. Like, it almost seems like anybody could light the fires if they really wanted to.
Stand upright, arms to your sides. It's a start. And your sword arm seems to be pretty efficient as well.
I've seen a few fights.
You look like you have. They're bound to need someone like you at the Citadel.
This is the kind of welcome you only find in Calador.
Well, you don't look like tramps, do you? So you're welcome here.
Can I make myself useful?
No idea. Ask the others. Normally you'll find them scattered around the Iron Bay.
Great.
What are you pulling that face for? You can try and beat me in an arm wrestle. You'll find me at the table every night. Talk to me, if you got the balls.
Do you think the Citadel offers enough protection?
It's safer than the farm buildings, that's for sure. Only when you're prepared to lose everything are you truly fearless. If you are ruthless in battle, victory will be yours.
That sounds like old farmer's wisdom.
Even if it was, they should listen to it. Fear is the first step on the road to defeat. Okay, enough of that. You must be up to something.
What's your story?
Where I come from, who I was, that's all in the past. What matters is the here and now. And like all of my brothers, I followed my calling.
You don't like to talk about your past, do you?
No, it wouldn't change anything after all. I always focus on what's ahead of me. But instead of talking, I've got a better idea. Let's have a little fight and see who wins. After all, that's why blokes like you are here. I might even know a trick or two that could help you improve.
Hey, fight sounds good to me.
You ready?
I was ready yesterday. So draw your weapon and show me what you're made of.
Do it! Yeah!
Oh, well done, sir. Oh, wow, that really hurt.
Give it to him!
Well, if you can't pull tricks like that, then fuck you. Yeah, he just flopped.
My head hurts. That was a good fight. Impressive. You owe me a beer later, alright?
So, you gonna teach me something now?
I'm always glad to share what I know with a fellow hard bastard.
I wanna learn.
What do you...
Piercing weapons, sword, slashing weapons, blade proof.
Show me how to increase my endurance in melee combat.
Okay.
Thanks.
What do you say?
The Fogstone. The ring of the first warrior. Horns? Give me those. Oh wow, he's got a lot of runes. So it's interesting how they seem to command or have some ability to sort of dominate the shadow creatures that they themselves have been fighting. Oh, that's a fantastic spell. The only problem with the magic in this game, like including the crystal magic attacks that the I've got no use for these, that the Guardians use, there just don't seem to be a huge number of differences between them. I was kind of thinking the the demon hunters would be... They'd have, like, spells that just kind of supported them in combat. Which does seem to be the case. I don't think they have any, like, directly equipable spell, but I know that the voodoo pirates do. And it just seems kind of weird to me, like, that there's so many similarities. Like, they could have increased the variety a bit more so that there does seem to be a, like, real substantial reason to actually join one faction over another. Excellent. Club of Flams. So how's it compared to this one? It's actually worse. It does look pretty cool. But I don't care enough. I can sell it though. Oh, that's yours, sorry. I don't think that's really worth it, but... Oh well. You're just Drake again. You seem to have a shop of some kind.
Are you here to make fun of me? Or do you really want to buy something?
Are you a merchant?
Well spotted, boy. Now buy something or piss off.
Why are you in such a bad mood?
Because nobody here takes me seriously.
Aren't you a demon hunter?
Only because my family is from an ancient demon hunter dynasty. Nobody here wants me. Leave your sword at home, they say. Stick with your numbers, they say. I'll show them what I'm capable of.
Not capable of holding on to your pockets. Oh, I got a rune.
Can you sell me something?
Of course I can sell you something. But you must do something for me first.
What do you want?
Listen. I want you to find the World Devourer and bring me its heart. I need 300 boulders of destruction from the Volcano of Death. I also want you to haul up the cursed treasure of Captain Bloodblade from the deepest part of the ocean. Lastly, I would like a dragon's eye.
What?
Anything else?
Only kidding. These are just stories from old times. Maybe there's no such thing as a World Devourer. And Captain Bloodblade's treasure is probably just a legend too. Hey, I'm a businessman. Of course I'll sell you my goods. Even without you having to do anything for it.
Well, that's very sensible of you. And thanks for the glory.
Show me your...
I'd like...
Alright, so he's got, clothing. Nothing really spectacular in any way. So these trousers are the same as ours, except with more intimidate. Nothing here is really an improvement. I just don't really know how to use this. He also sells runes, interestingly. You can teach us Haggler.
I'm not good enough yet.
Well, isn't that the bugger? Whatever, I'm not going to worry about that. What's this? Is that... Secrets of the Citadel, Volume 2. I don't know if that's a...
That's bad manners.
Okay, well, he doesn't care enough. Whatever. Okay, so I don't think there's really anybody... Oh wait, no, there are some people upstairs, I remember. Quite a few, actually. I'm surprised I am so stupid as to have said that. What is up with this? We can't even get across here. Thieving of Calidor. Interesting. Yoink! Yoink! So I can use those to make some spells, I think. If I find an artifactorum. Hopefully I'm understanding the way that functions correctly. Alright, Edward, follow me. What is that? That is a big hammer. Oh. Boring. And now, for one of my favorite characters in the game.
See. Look. See.
What?
Look.
Okay, you're Burke.
See. Look. See.
What the fuck are you on about?
Look.
Oh, fuck me. Something's seriously wrong with him.
Oh, I love this guy. Burke. So, he seems to have lost his mental faculties a little bit. Another runestone, eh? Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Alright, so what's about in here?
Keep your hands... How many times have I told you bastards not to run through my hut?
What's your problem?
Leave me alone. Everyone here has a problem with me. It all started when I found this place to sleep. Don't sleep among the supplies, they said. But none of the vagrants told me what would happen if I did. When I returned from a hunt a few days ago, a second door had appeared. I can't begin to tell you how much I bloody hate those pigs. Now everyone's walking through my hut. Every bugger under the sun.
Oh, you poor sucker. You should have played Gothic and you would have known.
Just leave me alone.
So that seems to be his only purpose. Oh, we're not allowed in here.
Scrap! Get out of my sight!
Not sure why he came running all the way up here. Alright, well, we are not welcome here, my friends. I suppose it's time to go. Well, let's check out the rooftop first. I don't remember if there's anything actually up here. Imagine this is where the ceremony would be held if you joined the demon hunters. I don't think, apart from that, there's actually anything here. This is not really in very good repair. But it certainly looks formidable, with a lot of gold on it. Well then, that's that. Oh, another one. That'll be mine. Is there an artifactorum anywhere around here? What's a voodoo doll doing here? You guys don't need that shit. Does what's his face have one? Incense
I know
bowl.
nothing about rune magic.
Interesting. How very interesting. Well, I have an artifactorum on my boat, don't I? Ship? I don't know if that works for rune magic, though. I'm starting to doubt this whole spell crafting thing.